Hey guys, so it's time to maybe talk about the next chapter of the road back. Maybe explain a little bit about my powerlifting history, where I came from. I started powerlifting when I was 16. Competed as part of the Andover Powerlifting Club. Competed in quite a few competitions. Did exceptionally well. Ended up getting injured, damaging my knee, so I retired when I was 19. And always thought I'd come back when I was 40. Unfortunately, certain events that were going on at the time made that a little bit difficult. So I came back when I was 41 instead. And I came back to my first competition, which was the Eastbourne qualifier. Everyone said I was insane, I was too old, etc., etc. Hence the tattoo. Because that competition I came back and I broke 4 British records that day. So that's proving that I wasn't insane. Not for the first time either, funny enough. So yeah, as you can see, I have to excuse the fact that the certificate's a bit bent up and that. Reasons behind that I'll go into another day. But yeah, I totaled, as you can see, 600 that day. It was a cracking day. I went out with a young lad I called my protege. He was an amazing lifter. He got lifter of the day before. It was a really good weekend, one of the best weekends I've had for a very, very long time in my life. And then unfortunately, 2021, I damaged my back quite severely and spent most of the year in lots of pain and lots of medication. Got on a sofa with a bad back, suffering various nasty side effects, and the painkillers really weren't doing the job, unfortunately. And then there's a ridiculous turn of events which have basically caused me to be where I am currently. Which I then contacted the PPU, had a chat, explained to them the situation, and I was back to training. It's the one thing I always have to have in my life is my training. Helps me focus and do everything. And I managed to go to Barnstable, which you've probably seen this one before. And I managed to qualify for the British and the European Championships. Unfortunately, we won't do Europeans because financially and logistically it's a bit hard for me, but I am qualified and going to the British Championships in July. Reasons behind me being where I am currently, etc., and the rest of it, I won't go into because it's not the point of the channel, but at some point they will become common knowledge. They are to most people down here, to be fair. It is ludicrous, it is ridiculous, but again, this isn't the point. But as you can tell, I've never stopped being a powerlifter, and that is what I am. That's what the channel is about, my journey in powerlifting back to competition. As you can see, I've never stopped, and I have no intention of stopping. There is so much more we could discuss, but it isn't fair, and now isn't the time. It is all in hand, it is being dealt with in the background, which is why sometimes I look exhausted, I look tired, but I'd never stop training because it gives me focus and it helps me through the things I'm dealing with, which are a lot. If you're near me currently, you know what they are, you understand, and you're behind me all the way, which is really straightforward because it is a load of rubbish, but it is in hand and being dealt with. I will be training again today. I will post. I will continue to post. There's a lot more going on as well, which people are aware of, and I'll continue to let you into that as well. Either in person or through clips, etc. But I will not lose track of the journey. I will not lose track of the channel. Support's amazing. We're over 5,000 views. There's over 700 clips on there, and I will continue to post. And no, I mean these are nice, and I have lots more. I have trophies. I have medals. I have so many more certificates. They're not with me at the moment. Again, reasons I'm not going to go into. But people know why, and that is the point. So please keep watching, keep viewing. My strength is going through the roof. I have never been as strong as I am at the moment, and I'm still not even back to full strength, powerlifting wise, but all over strength is amazing, as people have seen in the gym, and they will continue to see. They help out, it's amazing, they're an amazing bunch. The support is brilliant, the same as the support from you guys. Please don't stop. I could sit here and say subscribe, because that way I could make money from it. But it isn't about the money for me. It never has been. It's not about wanting to be paid to coach people and all the rest of the things like that. Yes, it'd be lovely, but I give my knowledge freely. Yeah, I appreciate hard work and dedication, as you've seen. And if someone wants to know something, they ask, I'll happily give my time to them. Yeah, it's not about money, it's not about financial gain. Yes, the brand is something I'd like to push, but it's not because I want to be a millionaire, you know. I feel a man's defined by his actions. And people down here, you know, they've seen me. The same as everyone's seen me, you know. And they'll continue to do that. I will not change who I am, because I have no reason to. Yeah, I'm the same person I've always been. Sponge, Original.Big.Gorillah, Christopher Marshall. It hasn't changed and it's not going to. And there's no reason to. So please continue to support. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to comment, please comment. If you want some advice, whatever. I've got a lot of experience. I've done lots of training. As you know, there's so much more to me than the jumpers. You know, I am not always angry. I'm focused when I train. Let's have that right. You've seen that in competition. Yeah, you cannot lift the sorts of weights that I lift and not be focused. That would be stupid. I am riddled with injuries. There are things that should have been dealt with but haven't, but they are still in the process of being dealt with. But obviously we're all coming out of a nasty few years. Yeah, last year was very nasty. COVID was nasty for everyone. Yeah, and so I understand that. But unfortunately, people use that as a vehicle for other things, which is a shame. But hopefully now the world's all going to heal a little bit from it. You can move on, be sensible, not be scared to go out, not be scared to communicate. Yes, I know I'm talking to you on a social platform that involves you sitting and watching, but maybe you can go out in the sun and look on your phone or your tablet or something. Yeah, go outside, speak to people. Don't be scared of the world. Yeah, don't do silly things. All right, guys. Okay. Train safe, and I'll speak to you later on. Thanks for watching, guys. It is appreciated, and it is amazing, and it spurs me on every single day. And I am always here if you want to talk, you want to comment. I'm always available. Yeah? Alright, guys. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.